Is king of 856 in my career. No, sir. Sprinting now all the way up the court, finishing this loony lob. That's some good two-way play in the Bay. We're wrapping it up in my career with Jason 103-17. Swatting the ball, and that sets up a breakaway jam.
Introducing the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At guard, 6'4", number 0, D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Edwards. At center, 6'11", number 32, karl-anthony. Fans, your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020. And his teammate Karl-Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the #1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine. Guys?
Good point. No pressure, D.A. Thank you. A moment now to check out some numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Russell Westbrook out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Davis. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Russell against Westbrook. Shoots from 8, and Russell puts it in.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Davis kicks to Tice. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Outside Russell. And there's the drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when the games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
And the rejection by Towns. 5 on the clock. Westbrook dishes to Richardson. Misses the 3. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Russell looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And so Russell hits them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Russell with the drive. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Horton Tucker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now, here is Russell. 4-point game. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Lakers in 5th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Davis against Towns. Richardson outside. The 10-footer. And he gets the bucket.
Well, being effective in the pick and roll requires that you read the defense, and Richardson did a good job there.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Now, here's Richardson after D'Angelo Russell's miss. 5 to shoot from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside, Russell connects from three-point range. Russell's got 9.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell, he's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Richardson gets a wide-open look, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Davis with the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Inside, Meyer, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They get a hand on it. Here's Edwards. Got 3 off the mark. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Here's Tice. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Tice. Minnesota leading by 4. Russell left side. Stolen. Westbrook with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Westbrook against Edwards. And he gets it to go.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Toronto.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Beasley against Tice. And that one is good by Beasley. Lakers trail by 6. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. James Ennis comes in for Horton Tucker. McLemore's checked in for Richardson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Nunn passes to Tice. Back to Nunn. Pass to Ennis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First in blocks, 3rd in opponent field goal percentage, and they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw and really trust each other on the defensive end.
And Craig, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Tice. Timberwolves leading by 4. Defended by none. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's McLemore. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Beasley with it, guarded by McLemore. Driving inside.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Nunn kicks to McLemore. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tice. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Nunn with it. Beasley covering. McLemore the pass to Nunn. He kicks it to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Ennis dishes to Jordan. Here's Nunn. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They're leading by 8. Can't hit from in close. The Lakers shooting just 35% to start the game. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards finds Beasley. And he drives in. It's tipped. And there's the pass to Tice. McLemore, the pass to Ennis. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Guarded by Jordan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's McLemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Reed with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. Kicks it out to Beasley. Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers trail by 8. Now, here's Nunn. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Edwards. Now, here's Nunn. D right on him. Driving the lane. Reed with the block. Beasley inside. Defended by Nunn. No good from Beasley. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Daniel Tice. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Now here's Ennis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Nunn, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Nunn nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Steps back and fires. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
Jordan, Josh Richardson.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Malik Beasley. McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way. As As are you. Thank you. Now here's Beasley following the miss by Josh Richardson. No good on that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Beasley has the ball here for Minnesota. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. A shot missing. Good D by Jordan. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Horton Tucker. Jordan with it. Richardson outside to the middle. Jordan trying to free himself up. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his third assist on the night. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook against Russell. Down low. From 13. Misses off the right iron. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Beasley outside. Shot to stop the run, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Left side, Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's Russell with the drive. Towns, the pass to Vanderbilt. Goes up again, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Beasley. Towns for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Richardson outside. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Minnesota calls timeout, and we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Daniel Tice is checked in for Jordan. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. The rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Westbrook against Russell. Westbrook double team. Pass to Horton Tucker. He was all alone on that one. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Beasley against Richardson. Knocked away. Here's Horton Tucker. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Towns, no luck.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Richardson. Beasley with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Here's Horton Tucker. The dish to Westbrook. There's the pass to Tice. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beasley against Richardson. Shoots. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Towns. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. To the inside, Tice takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here is Russell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Russell against Richardson. And no good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Taylor Horton Tucker. Ben McLemore comes in for Richardson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside Edwards. To end the cold streak. Kicks it to McDaniels. Edwards trying to get open. Off target from outside.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Clock at 6. And they double up Davis. Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Meyer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now, here's Tice. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Davis kicks to Ennis. No good from outside. Minnesota shooting is 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Ennis slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now, here's McDaniels. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now, none. It's Davis on the wing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, where you're trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside.
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. You know, there's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. And if he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, what was your impression?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested from deep range. Just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Daniel Tice.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Richardson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. Here's Horton Tucker. He dishes it to Richardson. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing
fall.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Bucket is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Swiped away. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Vanderbilt.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Russell against Westbrook. And Davis sends it back. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Fires from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 8 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. 3-on-3. Westbrook finds Richardson. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Down low. Towns, the pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots from 14. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Russell.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Towns down low. Tice is there. Towns, no luck. Lakers leading by 7. And here is Davis. He's got 8. Richardson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Richardson, no luck.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Russell dishes to Edwards. It's hauled in by Richardson. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To stop the drought, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jordan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Westbrook, no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Bounce pass, Russell. Towns kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And he goes big with a tongue right over DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Jordan finds Westbrook. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Richardson cover. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Richardson after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Back to Richardson. Back to Tice. Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Richardson. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Russell. There's a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Beasley outside. Defended by Nunn. Sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
So it's Minnesota now. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Here's the drive. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Beasley for 3. Cans it from downtown. Beasley's got 7 points.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And McLemore subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Nunn. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ennis. Second shot opportunity. Tice trying to break free. And Jordan with the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Guarded by Jordan. Jordan with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Reed. Timberwolves keep it alive. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Guarded by McLemore. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for us.
Are you kidding me? Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
The first free throw is good. Davis is checked in for Daniel Tice. Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Towns. Reed with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Davis kicks to McLemore. Towns against Nunn. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Towns. And the shot is long. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Los Angeles on D. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's McLemore, gathered by Beasley. Now, here's McLemore. Yes, that goes in. McLemore's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now, here's McDaniel. Not a lot of room, and it's blocked by Jordan. Inside. The pass to Nunn. Here's Davis. Jordan trying to free himself up. And it's Davis with the jam.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
1:29 left to play here in the third. From 10 feet out, Nunn grabs the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Shot clock at 5. Meyer. That one, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. To the middle, Jordan dishes to McLemore. Passes it to Nunn. Left side, Jordan. Now here's McLemore outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Meyer. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
To the right side. Here's Ennis. They get it again. Davis from down in the low post. It goes. Davis has got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Offense will come and go. This has got to be our staple. Suffocating D.
Not a surprise, focusing on defense. Frank Vogel reminding his guys what this team is all about.
Yeah, you can win with consistent defense no matter what your offense is doing. But of course, you know he'd love to have both.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And for the Lakers, they've got Ennis. Richardson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's McLemore, and it's Davis in at the 5, down low. Nunn passes to Richardson. Now Davis. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Horton Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. Timberwolves trail by 7. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards inside. Richardson covering. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Reid. Over Davis.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
Richardson, no luck.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now Russell. Pass to Reid. Over Nunn. Here's Edwards, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Davis, the pass to Ennis. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for James Ennis, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Westbrook against Russell. Tice kicks to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Westbrook. From deep. And again, the Lakers no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And here's Russell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Tice has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Russell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Westbrook. Finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Edwards with it. The pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here is Russell. Cuts off the pass. Davis against Russell. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. That's tipped. Russell from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Westbrook passes to Horton Tucker. Davis with it. He's picked up by Russell. Shoots from the baseline. Richardson, no luck.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes to Davis. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks to Russell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Left side, Westbrook. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Towns, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Timberwolves trail by 9. Russell finds Edwards. Richardson against Towns. Right side, Edwards. 5 to shoot. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 9. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Lakers now. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Westbrook passes to Davis. Shoots over Towns. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Russell. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Russell. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Westbrook. Here's Horton Tucker. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And so Russell hits them both. Lakers leading by 11. Westbrook passes to Richardson. He takes it in. Here's Davis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound out to the right wing. Meyer And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Horton Tucker. He kicks to Westbrook. Now the pass to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Davis. Over Towns. And it's Davis missing. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Edwards. And he lays it straight in. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening. Guys,
Thanks, David.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Here is Russell. Over none. And that one hits back iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Davis puts it in.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Russell against Tice. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Over none. Vanderbilt misses. And Nunn has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Drives to the hoop. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And digging themselves out of a 2-0 hole here in the season series, really important. And they still have another game to play with which maybe they get a chance to tie this thing up at 2 apiece in that last matchup against the Timberwolves.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force.
For Anthony Davis.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Down low. Here's a Kogi. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Nunn looking around. No good on the three. Doesn't go that time. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get where we're able to find these guys and make plays, we want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.